Of September 2017. Time is exactly 17:28 hours. Taking statement from detainee Claire. You wish to say your ID for the camera, sir?
It's dead.
Okay, Mr. Claire was involved in a fight inside cell 106. You wish to make a statement in regards to what happened in the cell, sir?
It's dead.
Just that? Uh-huh. Do you have any medical issues, sir?
No.
Would you like medical attention?
No.
Okay. All right, you gang affiliated, Mr. Claire?
No.
No? Okay, end of statement.
Free.
Hold on, let me see.
That's the real Bruh Bruh. Who ain't Snitch.
Keto.
That's Bruh Bruh. Scared Dale Free. That's why I want to be on that captain too. That's the real bro who ain't Snitch. My little brother.
You feel on fire. You got all type of different ways, you know. I'm gonna do it, you know. But it's like with me, Zoo was in Division 1. I was in 9. I made my way to Division 1 on his ass and came on the deck with us and asked him what that shit he was talking about. And the bitch nigga said, "On call, I don't want you to bug up, bro. You ain't stay up here with me. On call, stay up here with me, bro." You know. And no, what's up with that bitch? Somebody got you charged? You know, I never said this shit. And T Fly from 55th Blackgate. You hear me? 55th. You know, one of the older guys, big homie. T-Fly. And Bayzoo was saying what he was saying, and he had Durk to back him up with no black and white. T-Fly like shit. Durk told me that's why I ended up going on what Zoo was saying. So the nigga T-Fly was saying, tell him I'm on blind. But I'm the gangsta, I'm on blind. That's all gonna have to, you know, you got to show me I'm on blind. So I came to Division 1, you know, I came in this with a poker, you know, a bedroll, you know, I had a mattress, no property, no nothing. I came on that from Dar Hill, I came to Division 1, and at the same I was on blinds, and the same nigga said I was a wreck. I came to confront both of them. And one of them was like, man, well, let's talk to Zero. Well, no, we ain't going to talk to Zero. We going to talk in the day room. Zero is this little room that they be going in, and then you box in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm here, no, we going to talk in the day room, because my mindset was to come up there and check these niggas and pick these motherfuckers on CNN. See what I'm saying? You know, I ain't come with no help or none of that, and I stayed up there. Now wanted me to stay up there, because he was getting into it with Zoo in the cell, because Zoo kept opening his mail. You feel me? Kept opening his meal on some hate and jealous ass. You feel what I'm saying? And now ain't want to really be around it, nigga. So I told now I wasn't gonna stay up there. I ended up leaving after like 4 days. I saw motherfuckers went up. I ended up bouncing. And later on down the line, I moved 9 and see where I was at. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay. How was that situation though? Cause like when you got on the deck with Zoo, like y'all just had y'all altercation and then everything was cool after that. Like y'all
Yeah, he said on call, I never said that. Don't listen to these fans niggas. On call, I never said you got me charged with shit. I said your name on paper. I said, yeah, it is. That's what I said, it is, you know. But start showing motherfuckers that. Now T-Fly and Whitey, they see the nigga ain't no niggas doing all this woofing. They like, oh well, that shit, he just came over and confronted the nigga. The nigga just denied everything he was just saying before he got over here. So folks are like, man, fuck him. You feel me? Like, oh, he cool, but that him and that brother situation, we don't even want to talk about that no more because bro was just up here. You see what I'm saying?
THF Bruh Bruh, the Snitch Everybody Fear, Part 1. The name you whisper. Every city got that one name you don't even say too loud. Not cause he a legend on the mic, not cause he ran the scoreboard in the field, but cause and think he working. In Chicago drill talk, that name turned into an urban legend. THF Bruh Bruh. The Snitch Everybody Fear. The ghost they swear gonna pop up on that witness list when it matter the most. But when he finally sat down in front of a camera, no lawyers, no filters, just that county-starved energy in his eyes. The first thing out his mouth wasn't THF, it wasn't Stepper, it wasn't Realist and Alive. It was this: I never told nobody I'm THF. I'm Dart Gang, Bruh Bruh. 6217 South Calumet, O Block, that's where I'm from. So how you end up with a man screaming Dart Gang and O Block, but the streets, the blogs, and half the jail system stamping him as THF Bruh Bruh, the Snitch Everybody Fear, somebody lying, or at least somebody editing. Tonight we not here to clear his name, we not here to bury it either. We here to do what the paperwork shoulda did, take the myth apart, piece by piece, and see what's really left when the rumors stop talking. the 130, 430, 62217, S Calumet, where the legend starts. Picture Chicago in that late 2000s, early 2010s window, before the word O-Block became an algorithm, before drill was a playlist, when 62117 South Calumet was just another brick and concrete pressure cooker on a city map that the rest of America barely knew how to pronounce. Young boys playing in hallways that already felt like holding cells. Mothers taping plastic over broken windows to keep the hawk out. Sirens so normal, you tune them out like background music. In that world, a shorty named Bruh Bruh is watching everything. He not the rapper. He not the face on the flyer. He the type of dude the rapper stand next to. The one who don't smile in pictures. The one who answer questions with shrugs. The one everybody swear knows something, but nobody ever fully understands. By his own words, he jumps off the porch early, and by 18 years old, Chicago does what Chicago always do. It cashes out his youth in one move, a 30-year armed robbery sentence. He says it with a weird mix of pride and resentment. I'm the only N that got 30 years locked up right now. I'm the only N that took a murder for my ends. To him, that 30 ain't just a number. It's his paperwork armor, proof he didn't fold. Proof he ain't the one who talked. He builds his whole identity around that. Dark Gang, O-Block.
But he, you know, he had a wild impact on everybody, man. That's a Bruh Bruh.
I know.
Did you ever have?
I think I seen Bruh Bruh one time, bro. Going. I'm like, man, what the f wrong with dude? That's like loudest on King Road. This thing, cause you know we used to go on like 63rd and King Drive and shit, go to the little stores and shit. I see this nigga. What the f wrong with this nigga? Then a motherfucker told me like, man, that nigga crazy. Like I see shit. Then I be hearing the stories about him and shit like shit. I'm glad I ain't never get into it with that nigga. You feel me? Like,
What was he? Was he going off on somebody at the store?
yeah, going crazy. They're about to beat him up, grabbing him up and everything. I'm like, that was young. Like, man, excuse me, I'm in the store, man. I'm trying to get me some swishers. I'm gone. Feel me? Like, niggas was getting beat up by him and shit though. He had that bully name. Like, he was doing a lot of crazy shit. Like, I think he had threw Chief Keef in the garbage and shit. Like, all type of shit he had going on, man. Like, I think he got locked up early in the game, so it was just like niggas forgot about that nigga.
30 years, not THF, not Zoo's right-hand man, not what the internet been calling him for a decade. So from the jump, the street version of his origin story and his own version ain't lining up. The streets, THF Bruh Bruh, off that THF tree, tied to Zoo, tied to Durk, tied to Vaughn. Him. Nobody ever heard me say I'm THF, I'm Dark Gang, Bruh Bruh, from 62117 South Calumet. I went down at 18. I'm the crash dummy, not the rat. In that little gap between those two stories, that's where a whole myth gets born. 430, 830. The alphabet, Dark Gang, THF, and how labels get weaponized in Chicago. 3 letters can change your whole life. BD, GD, VL, 4CH, THF, OTF. Whole ecosystems of politics packed into acronyms. THF, the hardest forever. That tree that runs through the Black Disciple side of the map. Tangled into King Von, Lil Durk, Bayzoo, OTF, 600, O-Block. The whole drill multiverse.
No, this dude, from what I understand, was just a straight menace, and that was Bruh Bruh.
Bruh Bruh, yeah. That's Brody.
You know, what was it like being around Bruh Bruh?
Shit, me and bro, we have respect level, so it's like we got in control of each other. So you know, like he can't tell me what to do, I can't tell him what to do, but we on the same page type shit. You know, we have respect for each other. Shit, it wasn't no, he telling me what to do, I'm telling him what to do. It's like a real mutual, you know, respect thing we had with each other. Shit, it wasn't no, he couldn't tell me what to do, I couldn't tell him what to do. Like we was on the same page all the time.
What's your thoughts when you hear these crazy ass stories about him?
No, I'll be laughing because I know him for real. I know he don't mean that shit. His ass be tweaking though. Hell no.
Well, you know, another guy, man, you know, that I think was probably
Dub, you know what I'm saying? Like we all had our little team. You know what I'm saying? We used to fight each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh too. Bruh from that
Yeah,
too.
bruh used to be with us.
Bruh,
He used to be with our little squad and shit. But yeah, we used to fight each day in them little squad and shit. Every time. So you fuck with each
So then
other.
y'all ended up at 600.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Good. So what, in that hood though, it was like Lords and shit over there too. Cause I'm gonna ask you about Mikey Lord, like, cause they say he like his name big over there in 4-4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lord MC though. Lord Snake.
Oh, okay. So that Lord don't mean that.
That shit don't mean nothing. That's just his name. Hey, the Lord. You hear me?
For sure. So what's to him? You know, we see his name held in high regard and all that. Like I had seen Bruh Bruh, he was saying like him and Mikey Lord, the one who brought 4-4 and 4-6 together. Is it any truth to that, or as how you see that?
All right, so I'm gonna answer the first part. Mikey Lord. Mikey Lord, that's my blood. That's my big brother. My blood. Man, Lord showed me this for real. Like, Lord, reason I'm high on. You feel me? Like, Lord took me on. You know what I'm saying? He took me on my first moves and shit like that. Like, Lord him. Feel me? Free Lord.
Like book.
Yeah, Mikey Lord, one of them ones, though. That's why his name held in high regard. He that. It's true. He gone right now. But yeah, bro, one of the ones. He was one of the first one of the guys who was leaving the hood and going to get up with other like the BDs and shit like that. And then you say him and Bruh Bruh. You say Bruh Bruh, say him and Mikey Lord.
They kind of brought 4-4 and 4-6 together. That's what he put out there on the interview. And I was wondering, like, how did you see that?
I kind of, you know what I'm saying? I kind of agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I kind of agree with it, but see me like, I don't know. I'm gonna say Boosie and Twiller. You feel me? That's what I'm gonna say.
All right, for sure.
Like, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So 4-4 and 4-6 was at one point two different hoods. Then y'all just became cool and just basically one at one point, you know, merged.
Yeah, we 44th and 46. It's all the same thing, but yeah, it's two different different blocks. Yeah, it's two different blocks. But no, it ain't two different blocks neither though. I'm 4-6. You feel me? I'm 4-6. I'm 4-4. It ain't no different. Like, it's just two different blocks. It ain't two different games. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't. We a family anyway. It ain't no shit like how other click up and shit. Like, it ain't no shit like that. It's like one family. You feel me?
I get it, for sure. So what about 4-9? Because I see like people say 4-9 too. Some people got 4-9 chains. That's all the hood too.
Family, same. Yeah. We like the 6. 4-9, 6. It's all one. We all one thing. You feel me?
For sure. So
a lot of niggas come put their feet all on top of your ass. You feel me?
No, for sure. So 4-9, ain't that like, if I'm not mistaken?
Bitch, I'm 4-6 and man, real home. Jump out this bitch wide drive. Twin.
So that 4-9, that's what cause I seen they was calling Bruh Bruh THF. He said he ain't THF, he Dark Gang, and I think he said he was from 49ers. That's how
I never said that. I never said
no, not true. People was calling
nobody never said he was from 49ers. That's cap.
I thought he
Dark
said
Gang is I might be saying it wrong.
I might be mistaken in my notes too.
No, he from Dark Gang. No, he on Dark. That's what he say.
Okay.
He Dark Gang, but he, you know what I'm saying? He that's Lemron though. Dart is from the Lamb, like that way, like no love, Lemron type, like
that way.
Yeah, Inglewood, like that ain't. I can't even tell you nothing about that for real, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay, so
I can tell you, yeah, that's where he come from, like that though. Yeah,
for sure.
Dart Gang, a smaller, more localized identity, less famous on the internet, more meaningful if you from there, where your memories live in addresses, not YouTube titles. Somewhere in that mess of alliances, overlaps, and cross-stamped blocks, the streets start calling him THF Bruh Bruh. Maybe because who he stood next to, maybe because who vouched for him, maybe because it just sounded cleaner than Dart Gang Bruh Bruh in a rumor. But here's the thing about Chicago politics. Once them 3 letters attached to your name, you don't control how people use them no more. If your ops hate THF, You THF. If the blogs decide THF is Durk, Zoo, Vaughn, O-Block all in one pot, you in that pot. So now, everywhere you go, county, state, internet, clubhouse arguments, comments, he ain't just bruh bruh, he THF Bruh Bruh. And once the words snitch get thrown in the same sentence, you dealing with more than mislabeling, you dealing with a weapon. Snitch is how you kill somebody socially without ever touching a trigger. It's how you erase a man from a set, shut his phone off, get his own people scared to stand next to him in pictures. So when that label attaches to the wrong letters, when a Dart Gang N gets called THF Snitch, you not just confusing his set, you warping his entire social identity. Bruh Bruh sees that clearly. That's why in every interview he takes extra time to draw that line. I never told nobody I'm THF. I'm Dart Gang Bruh Bruh. From O-Block, from 6217, I got 30, I took that murder.
You mentioned Bruh Bruh just being a menace even in jail. You know, what are some things that you've talked about with, or that you've heard about Bruh Bruh, or actually seen?
Man, Bruh Bruh was in that bitch doing whatever he wanted to do. I ain't gonna lie, he was shitting people down.
Were you locked up with him at all?
Yeah, I seen Bruh now. I seen Bruh. I wasn't locked up with him because Bruh was all right. When I came in the county, Bruh was already sentenced for the shit that he was in jail for. Bruh was fighting multiple charges. You know what I'm saying? So he was fighting. He had already got sentenced for the shit, but he was coming back and forth from prison to the Cook County Jail on court writs, folks, because he had other open cases. So he'll be in the county for 2, 3, 4 months or some shit like that, go back to the joint, you know what I'm saying, come back on his next court date, you know what I'm saying, come back on his court date. He was going back and forth from prison to the county and shit, you know what I'm saying, because he had already been convicted of one of his charges, folks. So he was coming back on other charges. So I see him in that bitch walking past or somewhere gang bang, you know what I'm saying? Or he'll say, what up, whoa, because he hadn't saw me since I was a shorty. You know, them niggas got booked at they went to jail in 2012, folks, you know what I'm saying? So he ain't seen me in 13 years, or at that time be like 10 years or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So, or less than that. But it was a long time Bruh had saw me, folks. So I see him in that bitch, but like just hearing about what he was doing in that bitch, Bruh done beat ass. Bruh like 200-0 in that bitch on not getting jump fights. I'm talking about just straight up one-on-one. He like 200-0. Ain't nobody whooped Bruh in the county. Then he do all type of shit. He kidnapping folk, you know what I'm saying, in that bitch, shitting people down, getting I swear to God, I remember one time, I was in the county, and this Bruh got the whole compound locked down, bro.
I never jumped on nobody, you know? I never got a mob action. You guys asked the officer, I never jumped on neither one of them. Anytime it was time to stand on business, I stood on it. Anything was done to any one of my little bros, I catch one of them, I'm doing it back to them. Without jumping on them. It's times they was on deck when it was a gang of us, little bro don't want to jump on them now, fighting one-on-one. You know, because this is how I was taught. You know, I don't do no jumping, I don't do no funny kicking or no line. You know, I open up my eyes with this shit and I'm real to this shit. You know, my mama got shot, then I go around trying to shoot people. No, that ain't how that go. You know, that ain't how we do that, you know. We got a mutual understanding that we into it with each other, we gonna bail off each other when we see each other, so I have to protect myself. You feel me? You know, I got guys that I still love from the distance, but if they ever bear arms verbally or physically against me, I got all right to protect myself. You know?
Yeah.
So when it's all said and done, I'm with the peace. I'm with coming together as a culture. I'm with, you know, teaching a little bit on them what they need to know about the law. You know, I was in the police station. Let me tell you, and I want you to, put this out there. You know, I was in the police station for a murder I didn't do. They come get me multiple times for different murders, but they come get me. Now, let me tell you what education they level. They try so hard to get us in so many different ways because they don't care if you did it or not. You feel me? It looks better on black and white for them. You feel me? Choosing the person that did it or not did it looks better on black and white for them. You know, so I come from Cook County for armed robbery already. You know, I come in my witness say, which is something my witness later say, hey, bruh, don't say nothing, woo, woo, woo. You know, the camera recording, he say, don't say nothing. I say, don't say nothing about what? You don't say nothing, you know? What they Keef. Oh, they got you for Zoo. Woo, they got woo downstairs. I don't want to see his name, but he jumped his out there. I'm going to get the paperwork out there, you know? Because the love I got for niggas, I love niggas different, bro. I ain't get up here and expose no nigga. I ain't expose no nigga my black, white, none of that. Because I love different, you know? I just know how it's coming at the end of the day. You feel me? So, I go in the investigation room, you know, they leave out, you know. He say, hey, don't say nothing and all this shit. Damn, you reported, you know, I don't say nothing about nothing. Now, I come from the Cook County Jail. The nigga that posed to been on the case with me yelled up from the wall downstairs, you hear me? Downstairs and say, hey, bruh, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, bruh. I say, who is that? What, man? Don't say nothing about nothing. The same thing, because this is what they want us to say. I know I'm not going to say nothing because they're going to use that at trial. Oh, he said he know, but he's not going to say nothing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll put your homie in the next room from you, you know, and tell your homie will tell you not to say nothing, like on Lil Nick case. You feel me? No, in the motherfucker right in the next room, don't say nothing, and he just talked to him through the wall and made a statement against himself. But it fucking sold up there. He don't understand that if you seeing it while you on camera anyway, talking to the police or not the police, you still admit to something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Cause I seen a song where Durk recently said he don't rock with him no more because he snitched or something like that.
Who was THF Bruh Bruh?
Yeah. I ain't never seen him.
I ain't know he called himself THF Bruh Bruh. But Bruh Bruh, who he is, man, a rat. Bruh Bruh, one of the ones who got down on me, blood on the body. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas scatter shorty. They sucking his dick, whatever the situation is. He talk crazy, he get crazy, he act crazy. No respect coming from my way. That's all y'all need to know, man. Like, never been scared of him, ain't scared of him, ain't worried about him, gang. What's gonna happen, you feel me? But, you know, shorty do him, a lot of these niggas really be tucking they shit from him, you feel me? He get wild. I ain't gonna take nothing from him, but he put me in a situation that he ain't have to put me in, bro. Like, and he giving his story to certain individuals, making it believe him because he a mass manipulator. But I got the facts. Like, when it comes to me producing the facts, actually the shit, public records, gang. You could look my caseload up, you know what I'm saying? My lawyer passed away, rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? That was on that case for the body. But this shit on 35th of Michigan, this shit on, what y'all call that little site that be dropping all the shit? Chiracology.
Oh, yeah. Chiracology, yeah.
My whole caseload on Chiracology, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit in the statements that I don't know if he got the shit concealed, because a lot of people caseload with their caseload, the witness name get blocked out only for trial. So you won't know your witness, so you won't get your witnesses killed or no shit like that in Chicago. But you know, I got the proper caseload for the simple fact I'm the victim. I'm the motherfucker that's victimized of the situation the motherfucker put me in. So of course I got the shit, but like whenever I just really, you know, I don't want to be running to the internet with a lot of shit, but I let the streets do what the streets do. You know what I'm saying? I let the streets handle what the streets gonna handle. So I don't want to be saying like I'm sitting here broadcasting on social media trying to tarnish a motherfucking name like I'm hating on them, and they know what they did. I know what they did. You feel me? So long as we know whatever gonna get handled after that, gonna get handled after that. I don't ask for no help. I don't ask for no nigga to ride with me. I don't ask for no nigga none of that shit. Like, you made your bed, lay in it, nigga. You feel me? When it's time for the situation to present itself, it's gonna get presented, gang, and that's what it is. They got the right to believe what they want to believe. You feel me?
Only reason I know
about that shit
is because Durk put it in the song. So you feel like Durk be getting shit hot, cause like he even like he said like, you know, Zoo a chief out here. I feel like it'd be shit like that be making people like make shit stand out.
Music is music. Music is entertainment. That's probably why them people be looking in on me, because he's a big artist and he say a lot of shit in his music, but music is music. Music is entertainment, you feel me? Who not gonna talk about their brothers? Who not gonna big up their brothers? You get what I'm saying? Like, that you can't use music to try to solve nothing. Like, I'm no motherfucking gang chief or nothing, blood, because how is I'm a gang chief and I'm into the people that the same shit I claim they claim, you feel me? Like, ain't no such thing as no gang chief. Ain't no such chief out here what? How? He say the law trying to get Zoo out the way they say he a chief out here. The police think I'm a chief out here, you feel me? Let them think what they want to think, but how could they prove I'm a chief out here? I don't give orders. I don't get people hurt. I don't get people touched. You get what I'm saying? A chief out. Music is music, entertainment. He just trying to rhyme with his lyrics, man. You feel me?
The time is approximately 20:36 hours. We are in Division 10. Sir, for the record, state your name and ID number, please.
Kenyatta Claire, 2018-0404-183.
Okay, Mr. Clare, you're involved in a altercation on Fort Charlie. Do you want to make a statement regarding that incident?
Yeah, we was horse playing. Man, I know we was weren't supposed to be horse playing because it looked like they could escalate to something else, but we was horse playing.
Okay, did you receive any injuries?
No.
Did you see medical though?
Yes.
Okay, that concludes his interview.
A part of that situation, I heard you have banked yourself or some shit.
No banking, no banking. I come from 9 all the way to 1 to check to bank myself. That's no such thing to that. That don't go together. When banking happen, when they move you on deck and the be like, and you'll be on the deck with a lot of that you don't like, and you go back to the CEO and say, hey CEO, I want to get off the deck. I can't get on this deck. That's banking. No, I purposely came to Division 1, purposely came on the deck with him and checked this, and then I left. Cause what the fuck I come up here? I ain't come doing no beer with him. I ain't come party. I ain't come kick it. I came to do what I needed to do, and so I fucking want no shit. And then I left. That's no such thing as banking. And one thing about club with these officers, I'm too tough and talk too much to no officer to come tell no CO and say, hey CO, I can't be on the deck with them. They're gonna be knock it off, man. What the fuck you on? You know how many people will be witness to this? Club banking himself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't no banking myself. What the fuck? I came over there for blood. That's what I came for, you know? And the niggas want to know it, then I got up out of there. You see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, only reason I asked
that was about.
Cause I had talked to Zoo, and you know, people was thinking, I guess, you know, the internet was thinking that like y'all was on the deck with each other, like, you know, for some time type shit. He like, hell no, after 20 minutes, you know, you was gone.
20 minutes, man, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. This man, look what he do. This what he do. This what he send him on the wish or say, this way he say, I got my jaw broke, so he gonna agree to get his jaw broke because he can't lie about that. And then he'll lie about, oh, I ripped up the paperwork that was in my you know, that's a witch hunt. Because he say, I ain't gonna name drop. You can't drop no names, man. Because guess what? Everybody will be looking at each other like, who he talking about? So y'all would be like, damn, he ain't want a name drop. But it's really a name he can't drop. It's a witch hunt. So that's how he lie, bro. He'll get into it with him and then see you don't tuck and then try to be a homie. You feel me? You know, he got these little techniques, these weak-ass 48 laws of power reading that shit out of a book. You feel me? Hold on real quick.
He fighting for more than just, I ain't a rat. He fighting for, y'all not even calling me by the right gang before you call me a rat. 8:30, 12:30. The 30-year sentence. His version of proof. Inside that 16-shot-'em interview, you can hear how much he lean on that number. 30. He says it like a flex and a wound at the same time. I'm the only N that got 30 years locked up right now. I've been gone damn near 13 and a half. I'm home soon. I'm coming back. In his world, that sentence is a receipt. Think how Chicago shorties raised on paranoia do the math. If a man really working with them people, why he still got 30? Why he's still sitting in state greens, talking to a camera on a visit instead of an iPhone in a condo? Bruh Bruh doubles down on that logic. He claims he ain't even sitting for his own sins. He hints that the case, the murder, the time, ain't even tied purely to his own actions. I took a murder for my NNs. You hear that line and you hear how the crash dummy culture got romanticized. Shorties who believe loyalty is proven by whose body you carry on your paperwork. If that's true, if he really shouldered somebody else's weight, then in his mind, that's the furthest thing from snitching. He not only stayed silent, he allegedly swallowed charges that didn't belong entirely to him. Now, from a verified court docket standpoint, we don't see some big clean PDF plastered across the internet spelling every piece of that out. But we not in court right now. We in the myth space. And in the myth, that 30-year sentence is his main alibi. His argument goes like this. If I was a rat, I'd be out. I'd have a wristband, not a doc number. I'd be blowing money, not blowing on legal calls. Whether that logic holds up or not, that's the hill he chooses to die on. My time equals my truth. 12:30, 15:30. King Von, lawyer money and the loyalty narrative. Where it really gets sticky is when his story runs straight into names the whole world knows. King Von, Lil Durk, THF Zoo. He don't talk about Von like a fan. He talk about Von like a blood tie, Von my dog, Von my little brother. He claims he's the only one who ever really put serious lawyer money behind Von when it counted. He says he ran that money through a guy named Frank Hammond. His co-defendant, someone he trusted, specifically keeping it away from Von's mama, not out of disrespect, but out of paranoia. He paints the picture like this: Von in trouble, Bruh Bruh locked, but still reaching from behind the wall. Money moving through the hands of people he believes won't snake the process. Him playing chess from a cage for someone the streets would later crown a legend. Is every detail of that story verifiable? Not in the public record we see. But again, in this documentary, we studying his psychology as much as his facts. Inside his own mythology, Bruh Bruh is the one who took heavy time, protected his man with lawyer money, never testified, and got repaid with rumors that he was the rat. From his perspective, the streets didn't just misunderstand him. They reversed the whole script. Act 2, Incidents, Violence, and the Making of a Monster.
Game, bro. So you know, I want to start there, like.
Yeah, like, you know, right? I never told nobody I'm THF. You know, I never told nobody I'm THF. I don't got none of that carrying on me. You know, I'm Dark Game, bro. You know, some people claim search for a name. You feel me? Or protection in jail. No, I don't do none of that. I don't claim that shit for no name or none of that. My name is my name because that's who I am. You know, Dark Game, bro. Dark my brother, man. It's his game. You know, bro. Straight like that.
Bro. So you know, like when I announced like doing this interview or whatever, a lot of people have feedback, whether it's good or bad. You know, I'm hearing people say like, you know, like I don't want to compare you to Von, because everybody compare to Von, people get mad at this. But like, you know, that's the one name that came up. They like, you say what?
Ron my dog. Ron my little brother, man. You know, you know that's my dog. You know that's you can compare me to him or anybody you feel. No, I want to take it personal. At the end of the day, I know who I am. You know.
Yeah, but they was basically saying like if you know about Von, like you know they was like Shorty was worse type shit. They basically saying like Von, you know, he was who he was, he did what he did, but it's like, you know, with him being a rapper, the world and the fans gonna blow it up even more. But like somebody like you, they was basically saying like y'all got like the same, you know, type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
shit,
definitely.
Yeah,
definitely. That's my little brother. You know, I come from with a Shorty. You know, I'm like, I don't know if niggas know this or not, but I'm the only nigga that gave Von lawyer money. I'm the only nigga that put Frank Hamill, the lawyer, on the freeway with his mother. You know, that's his mother, you know. I'm the only one come through for. That's my little brother when he chased to the war. You feel me? That been my dog. You know, before he even met Durk, Bernie, or any motherfucking buddy. That been my little brother. And his mama know that. His mama will tell you that, though, you know. Yeah. You know, I was on crutches, and Von used to have to be on the front with me. You know, I couldn't run and all that. So Lil Reese used to have to be with me all the time with the pipe down, you know. And Sosa and T-Roy them used to be going to dance and do their little thing when they was doing it. I was like, man, we thugging right now. You with me? And I used to get a little upset when he just go with T-Roy and all. Now I get a little jealous, like, man, six ass nigga. But you know, that's my dog. You know, it's all love. Even with the situation that I handle the situation after I come through for him with the lawyer money and anything, you know, it's still through death, you know. That's my little brother, you know.
Enough of that shit. How your mental been like, you know, since the last time we talked?
I've been decent. That nigga Lil got my name in his mouth. I laughed at that nigga though. Oh man, Blood wanted to get on live and he wanted to ask about the nigga Lil. He said I spit in that nigga's face on project. I spit in that nigga's face. You know, I ain't even on the death fly. You just
Who said that?
Blood Bell. He wanted to get on live. He man said, get me on live, but he on project. I spit in that face. I said, I know this ain't talking gangster, that nigga spit in his face. He need help with the death food. What you talking gangster? Come on, doing this. You study saying that. Shit, I told no, but you picturing my some dude. You picturing my dick. If I got my dick sucked, nigga, your mama did. You feel me? Oh, you sick ass nigga. I wouldn't even go on an interview to the semi dick. That shit sick, turn up. You don't like turn up like that. You feel me? But since you infatuated with saying that gay shit, you be fucking folks some dick every time you push that dick. He ever got you. I'm really, man. I act like folks are now that this off. He got my name in his off. On some homosexual shit, man.
You talking about the blood bad dude that's locked up that did the interview with DJ U?
Yeah, the nigga Lil off from Fofo, man. The nigga's like, it's like they making up propaganda. You know, I can't win if all y'all gonna team up and y'all gonna play the feminine game and y'all ain't gonna be real about it.
So a prominent figure from THF, well, some people say he ain't THF, some people say he is Bruh Bruh. Now I seen that. I had
THF. He not THF.
Yeah. Recipes Big Preem.
Never been THF.
Recipes Big Preem. I had interviewed him and he had told me about like he confirmed that some allegations that.
Damn, bro, long live Primo, man.
Yeah.
Damn, Primo is gone, man.
Yeah. He had.
Damn, man. I got Primo number still on my phone, man.
One of the older BDs he had gave back like 80 years and
I
shit.
did my whole 6 with Preem.
Yeah.
I was in the county with Preem and a joint. Preem used to come out here at 9. Yeah, long live Primo, man. Yeah.
So when I had interviewed him, he was like basically
That's that in it forever shit though. You hear me? That's the shit I was talking about with my daddy, bro. You feel me? Like
right.
Primo like 45. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what happened, but you feel me? It'd be like shit. You feel me? Like
yeah, that's why I say he came home. He seemed like he was on the positive route and then that shit happened. That shit sad.
Just because you positive, don't mean next nigga still positive.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? What you were saying though? What else was asking?
Yeah, but with him though, he was speaking on like
allegations.
He had confirmed those allegations that Bayzoo had put on Bruh Bruh, and basically I had saw where you kind of said it in the song, so I was just like
I said it in the song. Y'all gonna listen to Killers Only, man.
Yeah.
So y'all can hear what he asking me. That's that bro. Get that bitch to the M. Look, go listen to that song so y'all can hear what I said about Bruh Bruh.
It's a raw song too. All your
Killers
shit
Only.
raw.
THF Lil Out Killers Only, man. Go listen to the song. Y'all gonna hear what I said, man. That's my answer. That's my response.
Killers Only, man. That shit, man. Put that shit in y'all list.
THF and Dell, we got his out of album.
Yeah. So let me ask you this real quick. So
you can hit the light. What'd you say?
So
Start. 1530, 1930. T-Slick's I. That's my brother. Ask 10 random drill fans who T-Slick is. You'll maybe get 3 decent answers. Ask 10 people from that side of Chicago who T-Slick is. You gon' feel the respect in the air. T-Slick. Front Street. Old Keef era. The type of dude whose names still echo even if the algorithm don't care right now. One of the craziest stories on Bruh Bruh's resume is that he knocked out T-Slick's left eye. In the DJU interview, when that comes up, he don't duck it. He don't get offended. He don't start yelling. He just confirms it. I knocked out T-Slick left eye by accident. Then, in the very next breath, that's my brother though. That's the pattern. The internet hears I knocked his eye out and turns it into a horror movie. He hears it and turns it into a family story. You can feel the county culture all through that. Fights that damn near kill you, then y'all playing cards together a month later. The kind of love that can swing from hug to homicide energy in 2 seconds. When you stack that story on top of his 30 years, on top of his Von ties, on top of the THF rumors, you get a man who sound like a walking contradiction. Violent as hell, but calling everybody my brother. Attached to legends, but somehow always on the wrong end of the rumor. 1930, they bring up the story. Did you really crack Lil Reese with a hot sauce bottle? Again, Bruh Bruh don't run from it. He laughs. He leans into it. Tension, words, a bottle in his hand. I had to glock him across his SHT, he says, turning a cheap cafeteria condiment into a stand-in pistol, swinging it like a makeshift weapon. He don't shy away from the violence in the story, but he still lands on the same line. That's my brother, though. We hung together every day. To people who never been in that system, that sounds psychotic. How you bust open a man's face with a bottle and then call him your brother? To people who have been, it sound normal.
Yeah, still, even with, this divine thing that's going on. He heard me, but he just mentioned my name, heard me on God. All that shit I was ignoring, man. I'm like, I feel like, I introduced him to this red ass nigga Zoo and allowed these niggas to come around my people, bro, and divide this Congress and divided us, and he was in Dirt Hill a lot, Zoo would talk to somebody right now about Dirt. I swear to God, and if you agree, you could just be like, yeah, you right. He would go back and tell Dirt the shit that he said that you agreed to. Like, man, we gotta watch this nigga on some straight dick fucking shit, bro. I'm talking about real lies, sneak this about Dirt to you and go back and tell Dirt everything that he said, but he act like you said it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The poor Dirt posted and trying to build a trust. Straight dick fucking shit. No, I ain't know when I introduced Dirt to to this nigga. This nigga was gonna suck his dick more than India. She looking like when she gonna get a turn. You feel me? India looking like when she gonna get a turn. You feel what I'm saying, bro? These niggas is crazy over that man, bro. And that shit funny when they come to it, cause ain't no niggas standing up. Even when the Diddy situation went there, nigga, I told Diddy obligated, my nigga. You know, Diddy obligated, that's my dog. You feel me? You know, I feel like Diddy obligated cause, you know, Diddy's been fucking with Durk when he was broke. You feel me? He's been fucking with Durk when he was broke. You see what I'm saying? I was arguing one day with Durk, nigga, on Dawn and shot a hole through my wall cause he was telling me Diddy tried more than me. It's 2 in the morning, I swear to God. He say, man, Diddy slap more. I say, nigga, on limo, nigga, you slap more than we argue back and forth. The gun go all boom. The whole through the wall, I say, hate this about a bitch. You know, hey, that's my boy, you know. I took him to the O. You know, I introduced him to, you know, niggas that he been locked in with, that he feel like it's real thorough love. It's cousin Ike. You can ask Ike, nigga, I showed Ike so much love since day one. Any nigga I ever fuck with, they already know. Bro gonna show love. Bro gonna make sure motherfuckers straight. You know? And that's always been me, you know.
So you know how it feel like what you know moving how you move and showing love to niggas how you did, and then like you know you seeing like the stuff they saying online. Like, do it feel like it's like a slap in the face? Is it something you could forgive? Like,
it is, but that ain't gonna make me stop being who I am though. You feel what I'm saying? Because I ain't did that for nothing but because that's who I am. You see what I'm saying? They can hide it. But when they, you know, in my presence, they gon' Wooski, I miss you. He's a dick, man. He's a good watch out now, you know, they say things online, you know, they do that, but they know I can't get to them. They see that out there, you know, they don't even know it's gonna change, you know, they see that out there a little longer. You know, this Hal was throwing rocks high in their hands, you feel me?
Bro, he did a lot of time in the county too, you know, Shorty. He was a wild motherfucker. What was to him? He like, everybody.
Bruh, kick ass, bruh, wild. Bruh was my little brother at one point, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, then situation came with him and Zoo, you know. I got in the midst of it, mediated, but you know, when I seen was real, I was like, damn, Shorty, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but bruh, ain't nobody gonna play with him. He ain't to be played with, and he kick a lot of ass.
Yeah, they say he a bug for real.
Shorty a real bug. Yeah. Shorty got mental health. You know, Shorty worship the devil.
What?
But he's 666 crazy.
In real life though?
He's 666 crazy.
Yeah. So like, what, I don't want to ask that. I don't know. I got another question. Hold on.
Yeah.
But then worship the devil is crazy. Coming from Chicago, coming from all these southern families that moved, migrated here, established the city. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like more people more inclined to be church oriented, even if they not, or religious oriented, even if they not going to church.
Most of them names you hear, I used to have them on decks with me. I told you I used to have all of them around me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the Bruh Bruhs, the Slicks, the
T-Slick,
Westworld, Tay Savage, all of them. I had them on decks with me. You know what I'm saying? We all been on decks at one point.
Mm-hmm. So being on the deck with Bruh Bruh, like
Bruh Bruh, Rondo, they all of them was on deck with me.
Bruh Bruh on the deck tweaking. Like you one of the big homies. You could be like, man, bro, chill. That ain't about nothing. He'll listen, or he like hard headed.
No, Bruh Bruh listen. Bruh Bruh respect gangsters. Bruh Bruh gonna listen to who he listen to, right? Mm-hmm. And Bruh Bruh come ask questions, but he ain't just out tweaking like that. Bruh Bruh one of them motherfuckers stop playing when you know you're not like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He get on them niggas' ass who always playing like they like that. You know what I'm saying? And they not.
I'm gonna show you that I can tell
you.
Type shit, yeah. For sure. Now you had spoken the situation with him and Bayzoo. Now they had it was on the internet, so it's public. They went back and forth about a situation where he allegedly somebody wrapped somebody up name and all this. And that's what you're speaking on. You say he was my little brother.
Yeah. He was my little brother, but you know, some things I fall back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, he ain't get nobody wrapped up in nothing though, did he?
No, bro home. Mm-hmm. No, bro home.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's just the fact that he probably
see how it go is people make statements, right?
Mm-hmm.
And off those pre-arrest statements, some people go off there and lock niggas up. Now you may not even go to trial, get on the stand. You may even go to get on the stand and help a nigga. But your pre-arrest statement is what got a motherfucker locked up.
Right.
So you can get up there, I helped him, I ain't no snitch. No. What you said at first is what made them people get on me type shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So your ass is. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck if you wrote an affidavit, got me out the jam later on down the line, all that. You already got me inconvenienced, nigga. We're opening your mouth in the first damn place.
Nah, for sure. Nah, I respect that. Okay. I respect that. So now you say you was on the deck with Tay Savage too. Now Tay Savage, everybody know he got a reputation, but he like real calm. He Muslim, so he into Islam. There's peace with him.
Yeah. Even before
but
he took his shahada, he, you know what I'm saying, shorty a smooth dude.
He already had that, but he was like telling me like that he worshiped the devil. Like, have you ever heard that? Like, I'm like, damn, I ain't put it out yet, but I'm like, damn, worship the real devil. He's like, yeah.
Hey, you want to know something crazy though, man? I wouldn't be shocked if it was true. You know what I'm saying?
Worshiping the devil is crazy.
Man, bro, up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to make like, bro. I swear to God, bruh, he fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But bruh is a real lovable. You know, like bruh is not fucked up if he one of the guys, folk. But if you know what I'm saying? Like, if you not one of your homies, you will only see certain sides on him. You know what I'm saying? You got to be one of his homies. That's just what jail and growing up, how I be growing up, be having niggas on BD. You be standoffish as hell with niggas, bro. But as far as the worship of God shit, I don't know if that's true or false. I mean, worshiping the devil shit, I don't know if it's true or false, but because when just knowing folks, that ain't the type of shit we talk about. You know what I'm saying? But on LA, if he was on a deck with him and he feel like that's some shit, man, that's going on and shit, on BD, I ain't gonna lie, he might not be bapping, folk. On phone, you know, niggas come and believe and getting into books and certain shit and be going through shit and being like, fuck it, there ain't no God. If it was a God, well, I'm going through this and that. I'd have had conversations with guys like this. That's how they lose or gain their faith. They judge it off how much shit they done went through in their life. Like, bro, if it's a God, all the shit I done been through, bro, it can't be no God. Cause I'm just around this bitch, I'm going through all type of pain, suffering, and this and that, back and forth. A nigga they lose faith in God. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you this because I see you a devout Muslim. I seen like about a year or so ago when my cousin interviewed with you, was practicing on Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, have you ever had that feeling where it's like you going through your trauma and all that? Like, damn, man, it ain't no God. Have you ever had that?
Yeah. The night LA died, man, I swear to God, bro, I was in my window, man, like yelling at God, bro, like, bro, you gonna do this to me and folks them? Like, we was already like 4 dead homies in, you know what I'm saying? And them wounds was still like fresh because how rapid that happened. We went from 0 to 4 within a matter of months.
County love is different. Respect earned through impact, never through speeches. Fights, stabbings, lockdown arguments through vent shafts. None of that automatically equals we ops forever. Sometimes it equals, we did too much time together to hate each other forever. But when that story travels outside the building, outside the pod, it loses all that context. Online, the narrative becomes, he attacked Lil Reese. He crazy. He unstable. He the demon of the tier. And once again, the myth of THF Bruh Bruh gets another villain chapter added to it. 24 Seer 28U. FYBJ Main, birthday energy and humor, inside the dark. By the time FYBJ Main's name pops up, Bruh Bruh already sound like a one-man chaos engine. But the FYB story hits different. The question comes up, the birthday, the incident, the rumors of some wild situation between them. Instead of turning it into another flex, he softens it. He probably was too smooth for school that night, he jokes. J-Main, my dog. That's family. There's a pattern hiding in plain sight. Every story the internet uses to paint him as a monster, he uses it to paint a picture of family. Every name we think is an op in the story, he calls them dog, brother, family. It's like he living in a world where violence and loyalty share the same apartment. You can joke about a man almost getting crashed and then call him over to eat the next day. To people outside, that inconsistency feels dangerous. To people inside, that inconsistency is the culture.